Pride 106 is Gskee in the building, and I got a special guest with me, man. The one and only Neo. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
How you feeling?
Chilling, man. It's cold as hell out here, so I'm chilling literally, but it's all good. It's all good.
All right, so you're going to jump into it. Your single, She Knows with Juicy J, that's booming all over the charts out here.
Appreciate it,
People
man.
loving
Appreciate
it, man. Let everybody know how you put that together, man. How you reach out to Juicy for that?
First and foremost, shout out to the boy Dr. Luke. He produced the track. Heard the track, joint instantly sounded like the strip club to me. You know what I mean? So I figured the best person to put on there to go ahead and nail that home would be, the boy Juicy J. It was as easy as a phone call. I hit him up, told him what I wanted to do. He was all in right away. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that dude work. It's just, if he digging it, he digging it. If he not. Quick, fast, in a hurry. That's how we got it in. Video came out dope. Shout out to all the lovely ladies that participated in the video. Nicole the Pole, Pink Puma, I think was her name. And damn, I can never remember the other two names. If you've seen the video and you've seen the girls on the pole, these are some of the most incredible pole dancers on the face of the planet that hit this video. We wanted to show the pole dancing thing from another perspective, put another light on it. Right. Those women are athletes. It ain't just about the sexy element of it. Not to say that it ain't sexy as hell, but it's also a talent, okay? Anybody that don't believe me, go try to get on the pole and try to do something sexy and see, don't you bust your face open. It's not as easy as they make it look. Trust and believe.
Man, I've seen a few females bust their head in them heels,
Yeah, man.
bro.
Yeah, man. Trust and believe.
So this your 6th album, man, nonfiction.
6, yeah.
How does it feel to be still in the game, putting out all this music, writing for people, you know what I'm saying? This man, you've been in here for a long time.
I've been there a while, man. I've been a while. My first album came out about 8 years ago, and it's actually really dope that people still give a damn. We live in a time now where cats is real fickle as far as the music goes. 1 second they with you, then the next millisecond of the same second they not. You know what I mean? Just it happens like that. And then plus there's all these new artists coming out, which just makes me that much older. But it's all good. I feel like the music that I do, people respect on a level that goes past, when it came out or whatever the case may be. It's called timeless. I feel like people dig it because it's timeless. I write about things that don't really go out of style, so I make music that I don't really too much taking trends and all of that stuff. I just do what feels good to people, and stuff that feels good never gets old. So that's what it is.
Man, so what can we expect with this new album?
New album, I hate to say I took it back because I honestly feel like I never left. But the last few joints to really get the attention from me have been this stuff that fell outside the realm of R&B. The EDM stuff, the pop stuff, the dance stuff. Mm-hmm. And this is not to say that I have abandoned that. I definitely still rock with my EDM crowd, my dance fans and all of that. But this album, I had to let my R&B fans know that I ain't never went nowhere, nor will I ever go anywhere. Excuse me, R&B is who I am. It's not just what I do. So this album is predominantly R&B. I'll say if it's 20 joints on there, 18 of them is R&B joints, and then we got the other 2 that fall outside of R&B for my fans that like stuff other than. But personally, I feel like this is the kind of album that everybody's going to be able to get into because it's a real album. The name of the album is Nonfiction. Every song on this album is a 100% true story. Some of the stories belong to me. Some of the stories belong to my fans. I actually reached out to them via my social media and whatnot, asking them about their relationships and their lives and all of that. And the stories that really, really touched me, the stories that really resonated with me, I wrote songs about. So this is our album, people. This is not just my album. This is us together. It's collaborative. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. So she just threw me off. Anyway, so like what other artists are you that we can expect you to be working with on this album?
Well, features include, of course, we got the boy Juicy J on the current single, She Knows. We put out one just before that with my boy Young Jeezy, song called Money Can't Buy. We got T.I. on the joint. We got Schoolboy Q on the joint. We got a couple other ones. I mean, we got my artist Candace, my artist Candace, she's new. Check for her stuff coming real soon. We got a couple of them that are still pending. I'm not all the way finished yet, so I don't want to speak on them until they come all the way to fruition. But some other people that I'm working with as we speak. So just be checking for it. Definitely be checking for it. All right. So
to dab in, you said that you might write for some of your fans. I know you write for a couple people, Beyonce, Rihanna. Mm. What do you like more, writing or performing your own music?
Good question. Honestly, it's kind of apples and oranges, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really something that you could compare. Like, they both have, I find a separate joy from both, you know what I mean? But one thing I do know is that, just as a human being, there's an expiration date on, these knees and how fast I can spin around and all that, you know what I'm saying? You 70 years old, you ain't gonna be able to hit the stage like you could when you was 30. So with that being said, I'm gonna do the artist thing as long as people care to listen. But then, as far as being a songwriter, I can do that until I'm 120. You know what I mean?
True.
So the songwriting thing is probably the thing about me that will never ever go away. And in the artist thing, you know, once people don't care to hear Neo sing a song no more, I'm gonna just write it for the younger cats coming up behind me.
Yeah, that's the
how you do it.
longevity in writing.
Yeah.
Well, 11:14. I mean 11:11 is the
No. Had to push it back. Had to push it back. Now be looking for the joint at the top of 2015. We're gonna say be looking for it January, February 2015. I told you I'm not done yet. That's the problem. I guess with older age, I didn't fell into this perfectionist thing, you know. So I'm listening back to joints, going, I could have came a little hard on that one. That verse could have been a little better. This beat could be a little better. So now I'm just getting everything all the way right. Top of 2015, you will have Nonfiction. It will be in stores.
All right, cool. Oh yeah, one more question. I wanted to ask about when you write for people. Do you ever get like, what is it, like nervous to say you wrote this for somebody but it might not do well? You ever get to those points?
Nah. I mean, I don't personally know what a hit is or how to write a hit. I know that people feel like I do, but the truth of the matter is I go in the studio and do what feels good to me and then just hope that the rest of the world agrees. Now, sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't, but that's the risk you take as a songwriter. Everything you write ain't gonna be a hit, and for every hit you hear, please believe it might have been 10, 12 duds that you didn't get to hear.
True.
Yeah, that's just what it is to be a songwriter. You got to just do what feels good to you, and you know, when the world agrees, it's a beautiful thing. When they don't, you just keep it pushing. That's how you get it.
True. Well, it's right here on Power 106. We got Neo in the building. Anything you want to say to your listeners out here?
Shout out to everybody showing that love. Shout out to everybody showing the love to the single. Shout out to my Compound affiliate. Shout out to my girl Candace. I'm on tour right now. I'm actually here tonight at the House of Blues. To anybody that ain't got tickets yet, you need to go get them quick because they're going fast. Shout out to my boy Kevin Ross, Sound of Motown. He's opening up the show. My homegirl Candace, that's my artist. She's on my set with me. Just put out some music on her. You can check for it on SoundCloud, CandiceRnB.com, CandiceRnB.com. And you can check out some of her music, quality stuff. You will not be disappointed. And just to the folks listening, I love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all for the love, for the support. And we're going to keep doing it.
Holla.